Chally, a night that ended in frustration for a couple of reasons, but what was your assessment on a night where we couldn't get the 3 points?
First of all, disappointed with our performance. We knew how they'd set up and we knew what they'd do and we knew that they'd get players behind the ball and make things difficult. And the one thing you can't do, or the one thing, you've got to, I suppose, show your intent. The one thing you can't do is give them a goal, and we give them a goal, which then puts people under, I suppose, undue pressure, because they're not really wanting to attack. They're just going to, again, defend what they've got, and credit to them, they did that, like I say, well enough based on what we threw at them. But we didn't move the ball quickly enough. We weren't brave in what we did. Everything was too slow. It was like a testimonial, and we had to do, I suppose, something different than how we want to play. In the fact that if they're playing with a 5 and a 3 sort of block in front, then you need to get overloads down the outside. We didn't do that because people wanted to go and find themselves inside, and that became more and more difficult. We give ourselves I suppose, a lifeline getting the goal from a restart, from a free kick, and then second half we just didn't have the quality or the, I suppose, composure at the top end of the pitch to break them down.
You find a few similarities maybe between this game and the game on Saturday, where we've created a lot of chances and we've seen a lot of the ball, but we've just not had that clear instinct?
I don't think we've created as many chances as we did Saturday. It'd be wrong to say that was the case. We've had some half chances, to be fair, and some opportunities that we could score, but there aren't many that are glaring that you look at and think we have to score there. Maybe, listen, Bradder's one, probably the first maybe 8 or 9 minutes. If you score first against teams like that, and it would have been similar, I suppose, against Aldershot a little bit, then they do one or two things. Potentially their game plan has to change and they come out against us, or they sit in and leave it till a 20-30 minute shootout at the end of the game. What happens then, though, if you're in front, is that we can be more patient with it and you don't have to force. And when you're playing across people and you're playing backwards and square, there isn't that nervousness to want to, or to have to play through teams. So not as many clear-cut chances, certainly, but enough situations that we have to do better with in terms of the way to pass, that final pass, the decisions in the final third, which again culminated as not created as much as we should have.
Yeah, there was obviously another controversial moment towards the end where Neil Byrne was shown his second yellow card, meaning he'll miss the Eastleigh game this weekend. What was your view on that, and have you spoken to Neil about his view on what happened was?
I don't need to speak to him. I've seen as the game progressed, I was shocked that it wasn't a free kick to us. To then see a referee produce a second yellow card, I was more surprised with. And having watched the video back, there's absolutely nothing there. He's 25 yards away. Again, he potentially, if he thinks an elbow has been thrown or something's been thrown, then sure, red card, a straight red card, because we can appeal that. And he'd be, again, proved to be wrong, having seen what I've just seen. But he doesn't, he produces a second yellow, so now we can do nothing about it. So we'll lose our captain for a game on Saturday against a team in the playoffs. And what will his consequence be? Because he's made a right one there. And listen, I'll go and speak to him and speak to the people that watch him and score him, and see what they come up with. Because, like I say, I've seen the video back. He probably won't watch it, like I say, because what will effect will it have on him? He'll get another game at the weekend when really we lose a player for the game. He shouldn't get a job on Saturday.
Yeah, so obviously Neil Byrne will be the one forced personnel change, but given the results in the last 7 days, will there be maybe a few more on your mind as well?
It's always difficult, because I think sometimes what you've got to look at is ultimately the players we've got on the pitch. Are they our better players? And I still think when you look at it, we were strong. Now, what you can't get into I suppose a habit of doing is making knee-jerk changes and saying, okay, that's not happened there, so I'll change you and I'll change you, and people going in and I suppose being under pressure. I think you can get carried away at times and think things are going to be easy. Things are never easy. Teams are always going to make themselves difficult to beat. We need to be, like I say, we need to look at us and be better. And the people who are on the pitch need to make better decisions. If that continues to be the case, then there'll be a time that says, well, I need to change something. That also means that the people who aren't in the starting lineup need to be showing me every day that they want to be in the team, and doing everything right that says, give me a chance. And even again, the players that come off the bench, ultimately you have to make an impact. You have to look to, I suppose, go and change a game. And if I'm looking on the last 3 games and look at Leyton Orient and I look at Saturday and I look tonight, are the ones that have come on really go on, I need to be playing. And we have to make decisions around that, to be fair. But that'll be something, like I say, we'll have a chat about. We'll see where we are in terms of anything after the game. But ultimately look to bounce back and perform again at the weekend.
Awesome.